How's it going, guys? As you may or may not know, the World Junior Championship's coming up. It's actually going to start on Boxing Day, so I figured why not do a little flashback here, a rematch between the 2015 Canadian and American team. The Canadian team actually went on to win gold. That was such a stacked team. They had like McDavid, the Domi, Reinhart, Duclair line. USA also had a stacked team, but they kind of came up short. They finished 5th in the tournament. Didn't even medal. I think Canada beat Russia in the gold medal game, so Russia got silver, and then Slovakia actually got bronze. The high-scoring players for that tournament were actually Reinhart, Batan, McDavid, all tied with 11. So I think this will be a good rematch, as you guys are about to see, both these teams are filled with NHL players. Like, every player is either on an NHL team right now, or they got drafted by an NHL team and are currently playing in the AHL. So now I'm going to show you guys the lines. I did my best to recreate it so it's as authentic as possible to the actual tournament. So right here is Team Canada. You got the first line there of Domi, Reinhart, Duclair. Obviously, pretty solid first line. Was amazing though in the tournament. Without a doubt, the best line in that tournament. Second line here, you have Lazar, McDavid, and Batan. So, obviously, 3 years down the road, McDavid is just like one of the best players in the world. Lazar and Batan haven't quite, gotten as good as him. Like I was saying, Batan was actually tied for leading scorer in that tournament with McDavid and Reinhart. So, that second line was still really solid. I think Lazar was actually like the worst player on that second line. Third line here, so the third and fourth line are constantly being switched up for Canada, so this isn't quite as authentic. But we got Fabry, Point, and Virtanen, and then fourth line here, kind of more of like a grinder line. You got Krause, Paul, and Ritchie. So still really good depth there at forward for Canada. Defense here, you can see you have Nurse and Theodore. I think they're the top pair of the entire tournament. Second pair there, you have Bowie and Morrissey. I know they did switch up the D pairs a bit, but that was usually the second pair. And then third there, you have Morin and Hickett. So scratched for Canada, we actually have a couple players in Hetherington and Gauthier. And then, of course, in goal, we have Comrie and Fucali. Now, Fucali actually did start more games than Comrie, but Comrie did start a few games. He's 78 overall, so I'm going to give him the start in this game against the U.S. Speaking of the U.S., I'm going to show you guys that team now. So here's a look at the American team. Like I was saying, guys, this team somehow finished 5th in the tournament. No idea how they didn't medal. Honestly, they're almost as good as Canada's team. And looking at it now, they honestly might be better. So first line there, you have Tyler Mott, Jack Eichel, Alex Tuch. So pretty sick first line. You got Schmaltz, Matthews, and Wood on the second line. Milano, Larkin, and Fasching on the third, and then you have Hayden, Comfort, and Lewis on the fourth. So I mean, their center depth's insane. Eichel, Matthews, Larkin down the middle. That's just crazy. Defense, their defense is actually stacked. Butcher, Carlo on the top pair, Bukoshin and Hanifin on the second, and then they have Werenski and Delangelo on the third. Werenski's playing third pair for them, and 2 years later he was playing first pair D for the Blue Jackets. Obviously, too, he was playing first pair for Michigan, so that just shows you how good their D-core is. Werenski there on the third pair. And then in goal for them, their goal is a little bit worse. They have Demko there as a starter, who's still really solid. Halverson there, though, at the backup, 64, bit worse than Fucali. For scratch players, they only have one here in Chase DeLeo, so that's a look at the American team. Like I said, another very stacked team. It's crazy that like both these teams are comprised of all NHL players. Even if they haven't quite made it to NHL yet, they've still been drafted. They're playing in the AHL. Will probably eventually make it. Just shows you how good both these teams were. And if you're wondering about the captaincy for these teams, McDavid and Reinhart were both alternates. Lazar was actually the captain, as I think he was like the oldest player on the team. Plus, he had played in the NHL, I think, a bit the year before. And then the USA, obviously, pretty obviously, I'd say. Eichel was the captain that year, and then Hayden and Butcher were the 2 alternates. But like I was saying, we're now actually going to get to the game, show you guys the team ratings, and see what happened if we played this game 3 years in the future. And here's like the team ratings, guys. As you can see there, Canada has 90 offense, which is pretty insane. 84 D, 81 goaltending. USA there, 86 offense, 89 defense. Like I said, their defense is absolutely stacked, and then 78 goaltending. So honestly, pretty fair matchup here. We'll get into the game now. I think I forgot to mention too, these two teams actually only played once in that tournament. It was one of the round robin games. Canada won 5-3. After that, they actually never matched up again. As the way the playoff format worked, Russia knocked off USA, and then Canada didn't play Russia until the gold medal game. So we'll see what happened here. I'm gonna actually change the settings to try and make it as authentic as possible, and we'll get into this game and see what happens. I am very excited to see the results. Alright guys, so game's just starting now. Obviously being played on the international ice as well. Very curious to see what happens here. Also, as you can see here, we're watching on the true broadcast camera, so it's gonna be as authentic as possible, hopefully. And right there, beginning of the game, Jack Eichel, a little rebound, and gets it by Eric Comrie. So USA's already up 1-0. Not even a minute into the game. So Canada's already playing comeback. Now, as you guys can see there, Eichel was assisted by both Mott and Carlo, open up the scoring. So, I mean, the captain's getting it done for USA. And it looks like Canada's actually going to go on a power play here. Nice try there, Reinhart to Duclair, so maybe they can tie it up here on the PP. Eichel's actually only took that tripping call, so after scoring a goal for his team, he's in the box. It's never a good way to follow up a goal. No trapezoid, forgot about that with international ice. Comrie goes all the way to the corner there to play that. So here you go, McDavid. Goes for the deke on Hayden, doesn't pull it off though. Comfort out front. Oh, we tried to I don't even know exactly. Fake the pass out front, just buried in the side. Okay, are you kidding me? Nurse, what happened there? I think he shoved into Comrie's pad, and then was that Mott, or I think that was Comfort. He was just there for the loose puck. I don't know what Nurse is doing there. That is 100% on him. Not looking good for Canada here. 5 minutes in the game, already down 2. I mean, obviously a lot of game left, but so far they're getting pretty unlucky. Domi here tries to snipe one on Demko. Nice little shoulder save though. Butcher there gives it to Fashion, over to Larkin. Back to Carlo. USA is just cycling right now in Canada. Big shot from Butcher. Almost tipped it in. Nice save though from Comrie. And here we go. 1-on-1, or sorry, 2-on-1. Eichel and Tuck. Back to Eichel. Huge save though from Comrie with the glove. Schmaltz, a nice little pass to McCaution. Back to Hannafin. Matthews. Nice save from Comrie. Wood. Big rebound shot. I thought that was going to be a goal for sure. Less than a minute to go now in the first period. USA's coming here. Luzardo picks it up. Domi 1-on-1. Not sure who that is for USA. Gonna give it to Theodore. Back to Domi. He's in the corner. About 5 seconds here. Try to make something happen. 2 seconds to go. Okay, so end of the first period there. USA's up 2-0. Definitely did not expect that. We'll see what the stats are looking like. So USA is currently leading 9 shots to 2. Time and attack's pretty similar, same with passing percentage. USA is also leading in face-off 6-3, which kind of makes sense. We've seen how good their center depth was, but obviously still 2 periods to go. We'll see if Canada can make the comeback or not. Looks like he's looking for the pass now. Oh, going for the wraparound up to, oh wow. Nice save from Comrie on Eichel there. Theodore, was that an own goal again? That's just ridiculous. I don't know. Eichel might have poked that in, but that's just 2 terrible goals for Canada. I'll have to watch a replay there. So Comrie's a nice save, and then, okay, it looks like Theodore picks it up, and then Eichel pokes it off of his stick, but just another bad play there. You can't be doing that in front of the net. Eichel's got 2 now, and USA's up 3-0. Matthews a little sauce pass, doesn't work out though, trying to give it to Wood. Takes a shot of his own though, big save from Comrie. McDavid there, up to Lazar. Doesn't really have anybody with them. Maybe he can make something happen though. Demko there closed the 5-hole. Milano, Hannafin. Larkin's on it now. Out front to Schmaltz, and it's back in the net. USA is getting their revenge here. Canada won the gold. USA, like I said, finished 5th. 4-0 now for USA. That's crazy. Since Canada's now down 4-0, they need some sort of spark, something to rally around. Gonna pull Comrie here for Fucali. Fucali was a starter in the tournament, but obviously Comrie's now 8 overall higher. Gonna give Fucali the start back. I think too, like, Comrie's letting a third of the goals. I think it's something like 4 goals on, 13 shots. So he's not playing that great, even though one of them was an own goal still. They need to do something here to switch it up and try and get back in this game. So as you guys can see there, Comrie going to the net, Fucali coming in. I mean, it could work out bad. Fucali is the lower rated goalie, but like I said, he was a starter back in the tournament, so you never know. He's fresh. Still about half the game to go, so Canada does have a shot here. We've seen crazier comebacks than this. Pick up there from point. Morrissey, Vertanen out front. Nice glove save from Demko. So Canada's playing a little better now, but still, Demko's look really solid in net. This could be a turning point. As you can see, USA just took a 4-minute penalty. High sticking with blood, apparently. Lewis there on Hickett. I don't see the blood, but ref has seen it. So Canada's got 4 minutes here to try and, close the gap here. Hopefully, I guess, for them before the second period's over. They got the power play out there. Looks like Fabry, Paul, not sure, I think. Who's 7? Domi. Paul, I mean, they're looking for the open guy. Morrissey and Nurse on D. They're cycling pretty good here. Paul, big save again from Demko. He's playing unreal right now. Domi across. There we go. Right to Paul. Cross crease in the slot. Can't stop that. So 4-1 game now. Can Canada complete the comeback? Let's see. See what they're going to do with this one. Nurse, I was scared for a second. He almost got another own goal. Up to Domi. I mean, he got the best 4 in the tournament. Goes for 1 there. Demko, though, another big save. Just over a minute to go in the second period. Theodore is just skating up here. No one's stopping him. Oh, man, I thought that was going to be crazy if he went end-to-end. Fabry's on it now. Big pass to McDavid. That Demko, though, another nice save. He is just shutting the door on Canada time after time. 5 seconds left here. Probably going to be nothing else. In the second. 4-1 now after 2. Definitely surprising. USA still leading in shots there, 14-9. Time attack, though, pretty similar. Passing percentage, a little bit better for USA. And then faceoffs is actually evened up. So, Canada's down 3 here going into the third. Let's see if they can pull off a miracle. I think Carlo just went out with an injury, so that could be huge in terms of just tying. Wow, as I was saying that, Carlo went out with an injury, and then Demko there decides to play it for some reason. Duclair there with the poke, so that is huge. Now, a 2-goal game, and like I was saying, they showed a clip of Carlo heading to the bench, so that's one of USA's top pairing defensemen gone. Obviously, they have Rowensky in the third pair, so not going to be too big of a deal, but still, I mean, you lose a top pairing D-man, you get scored on. That could be the big swing moment. And now we got Theodore there to Lazar. Demko there, huge stop though. Honestly, he is playing unreal. Theodore keeps it in there for Canada. Batan, little cross ice, little pass to McDavid, who's coming in. Keeps this puck. Ooh, almost gets one. Just a bit far though. And somehow Batan gets it back. Lazar, Batan out front. Theodore's on it, looking for that shot. McDavid over to Lazar. The Canada's moving here. Lazar fights it off and goal. Look at that. 4-3 now. Man, they were cycling good, keeping the puck. I don't know what's happening. Demko's looking shaky. He was looking so solid before that, but we have a 4-3 game now, and still lots of time left. USA's coming in. Schmaltz to Matthews. Jeez, big save there from Pucali. I thought Matthews had one. Schmaltz again, and Pucali with the elbow just getting a piece of it. Schmaltz again, or I think that one got blocked, or I don't know if Pucali ends up saving it though, so maybe that goalie change was huge for Canada. I have no idea. 1-goal game, 10 minutes to go. This is going to be a good one. Just under 2 minutes to go down the game. Score is still 4-3 USA. We'll see if this thing can go to OT or not. It would be crazy if it actually went to OT and then the shootout afterwards. The World Junior shootouts are always crazy. And USA is going to take a penalty there, forcing Canada the power play. That is huge. Theodore gives it to Reinhardt. They're making some plays happen here, taking advantage of this delayed penalty. And Nurse with the pretty wide shot, but the last 44 seconds here, they have the man advantage, potentially 2 if they pull the goalie. This is going to be crazy. And as you guys can see there, Canada does have the empty net. They're going with the 6-on-4. You have 2 extra guys. Reinhardt just gets absolutely denied by Demko there with the pad. Wood's going to dump that. Not in net though, so 34 seconds here. Canada is looking for some magic. Morrissey up to Reinhardt. I mean, you got McDavid there too. Gonna go offside. You can't do that. 28 seconds left here. Trying to score 1 tying goal. So you got Mott and Wood out there for USA, trying to fend off Reinhardt McDavid point. That's going to be tough. I'm not sure who's out on that D for them. It looks like Rowensky and I don't know. Go for the shot just wide. Canada's got 22 seconds here. McDavid has some space. Never give him that space. Bad pass though gets picked up. Mott goes for the goal. Misses again. 14 seconds. They really have to try something here. Theodore, 10 seconds left. Point's got it. He's looking for something. Reinhardt here, 6 seconds. Vertanen, you got to go up front. Oh, wow, what a save from Demko on point. I thought that was the game-tying goal, and Demko just absolutely robbed him. That was insane. That was a clean cross crease, no one on point, and Demko just got over there with the pad. Hopefully they show the replay for that. And 0.3 seconds here, I don't think anything's going to happen. Yeah, not going to be enough time. So there you go. USA wins the rematch 4-3. And like I was saying, original game, Canada actually won 5-3. So it shows you, I guess, how even these 2 teams are. And looking down the road, I think it's really cool just to see how all the different players turned out. And here's look at the final game stats, guys. As you can see, pretty even. Canada actually ended up finishing with more time to attack. The exact same passing percentage. Face-offs almost the exact same. 3 stars, Eichel with the 2 goals, Schmaltz with 1, and then Paul with 1. And that's going to be it for the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I think it's really cool to see how these 2 teams play against each other 3 years down the road after a bunch of these guys have like made it to the NHL, gotten a lot better. So if you did enjoy it, leave that thumbs up. Also, guys, if you aren't subscribed, make sure you do that. On the road to 100K, could really use your help. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.